ASMR Retro Forever. Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro. Today I'm going to talk about this comic I made in collaboration with one of my subscribers. Their name is The Fake Doom Slayer. And as you can see, it's called The Mystery of the Retro Cube. Now actually, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, I noticed the Fake Doom Slayer had posted some comments on a few of my videos where they were kind of like telling this story about my ASMR retro avatar, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I asked them if I could make it into a comic and make a video about it, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. So I had most of it done quite a while ago, but then I kept putting it off because it's hard to find time to work on these kinds of things. But finally I got it done, so here it is. And to the Fake Doom Slayer, sorry I took so long to get it done, but here it is. I hope you like it, and I haven't seen you post any comments lately, so I hope you're doing well. But if you do see this, again, I hope you enjoy it. Oh yeah, by the way, this is definitely not for kids. There's some violence in here, so yeah, there's that. But here we go, and don't judge it too harshly. This is just for fun and mostly for relaxation, as always. Okay, so there's the title, like I said, The Mystery of the Retro Cube. Oh yeah, by the way, one more thing. I had to change the story a little bit just to make it flow a little bit better, so yeah, but anyways. The Mystery of the Retro Cube. And we can see it is issue number 1. As you can tell by this Starburst thing, first issue. And it is published by ASMR Retro Comics. And there's my mug right there, looking super happy. The date is March 2022. And as I look at this cover for a second here, there is the main character there, ASMR Retro, with a Spider-Man t-shirt and holding some object. You'll learn about that later. It's actually a razor, but it'll make more sense later on. This mysterious looking cube here. It is a Cacodemon from Doom. You got this muscly dude shooting with what looks like a minigun. You have Yoshi, in a bad predicament, and you have a scared looking Mario over here. So it'll all make a little bit more sense once we dive into the comic. And like I said, the Fake Doom Slayer ASMR Retro. Okay, there we go. There's the cover. Available at all fine comic book retail shops around the world. Alright, let's get this out of here. Okay. So here, hopefully you can see this. It's always kind of hard to film these things and to make sure you can see it properly because it's all white. But anyways, so the first panel here is a keyboard, and using the keyboard and the mouse, and it's going clickety 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 clickety. So that to represent the clicking sounds, if you couldn't tell. So you can see that there was a search done on this monitor in the second panel, and the search was for Retro Cube, and it says 0 results found, suggestions, Retro Cat, GameCube, etc. So not what I was looking for. So there's me, aka ASMR Retro, and I have a bit of a scraggly beard, looking all tired and disheveled. My hair is all messy, looking kind of sad, kind of depressed, and I'm like, sigh. So there you can see I'm passed out, my tongue hanging out, sleeping in my bed, and it's like z. And this isn't the comfortable, relaxing ASMR sleep. This is a deep, a vivid dream, creepy dream sleep. I don't know. So in this panel, I guess that's what the dream was. Was it a dream or vision? I don't know. But that's what it was, this mysterious looking cube with all these like circuits and glowing mystical powers and this glowing orby thing around it and all energy coming out. And then, boom, this is kind of like a montage here. So you see a razor in this end. You see some shaving cream coming out of the thing. It's like, and there. Oh well, this should happen first. The foam, shaking up the foam, and then applying it on my face, and then that was my thing crack, but anyway. And then there I am shaving my beard. So it goes. And you get a close up of all this stubble being shaved off. Then get this full page graphic here. It says, and so the retro legend accepted his quest to find the mysterious item named the Retro Cube, an item containing many powerful secrets of the olden days. After shaving his beard, the hero is ready for adventure. It's the beginning of boom, ASMR Retro forever. And yeah, that's the thing I was telling you about before, holding the razor. Now, that may seem pretty random, the whole shaving thing, but actually, they, the fake Doomslayer, posted this segment of the story on my very first video, which was basically I was just shaving in the video. So that's the whole, that's the tie into the shaving thing. So all the little segments, story segments, more or less related to a specific video, and it's all combined into one story here. But anyways, you get the idea. And I do have a Spider-Man shirt. I just don't remember if I was wearing it in that video or if it's even visible, but anyway, not that relevant. Okay, so now we get this panel here. It says the good ASMRist gathered various supplies of gamers in his survival backpack, but before he departed, there was something else he needed. ... But before we get there, let's look at this panel. So you get this knapsack here, and it says Retro's Sack. Now it's kind of a joke, a reference to Game Sack, but anyways, that's a YouTube channel. But anyway, so let's see what's inside here. There's a Nintendo Zapper, a Game Boy, very important. That looks like the Infinity Gauntlet I made out of a dish washing glove. A pile of Jolly Ranchers, of course. Wired Energy, just some random energy drink. And GamePro magazine, of course. Now, truth be told, I don't think I used any of these items for the rest of the story, but anyway, it's good to have those items. So yeah, I was like, there was something else he needed. ... A family-sized Doritos bag. So there you see Doritos, nacho cheese, family-sized. Just, not much to say about that. It's a Doritos bag. So down here, there I am eating the Doritos, and there's a clock in the background. So the clock's going tick-tock, 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 and I'm going munch, 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 crunch, 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 munch, crunch, 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 crunch. There's all like crumbs coming out of my mouth and stuff. And then in this panel here, there's more tick-tock, 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 and more munch, crunch, 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 munch, crunch, 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 more crumbs, 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 crumbs. And then you see the clock has advanced, and it says the cheesy goodness contained within the chips gave Retro the mega nutrients he would soon need. And then in this panel it says, well, there I am, and I'm like, burp. So I guess I'm done my snack. And it says here actually he took 6 minutes and 47 seconds to eat his snack. Now again, that might seem kind of random, but actually that had to do with another video. I believe it was an animated video where my dude was just eating chips, eating Doritos actually, and I guess it took 6 minutes and 47 seconds to eat the snack. see in this panel, I'm deep in thought. I'm like, something is missing, obviously, and there it is. It is my ASMR retro hat. And boom, I put it on, and look how happy I instantly am. But, should I be happy? Let's take a look. Uh-oh, what's happening here? It says, as Retro donned his mighty blue cap, something began to happen. From head to toe, his body crumbled into embers and ash, and dispensed into the air. What has happened to our hero? Has he left us, or has he been summoned by a mysterious force? And there I am, like... So that was obviously inspired visually by Infinity War. Infinity War. After the Thanos snap. What do you call it? Disappearing, or I can't remember what they call it, but anyways, you get the idea. I just sort of crumble into the thin air. So in this panel, these 3 panels, I'm materializing sort of bit by bit. Boom. I reappear somewhere. But where? Uh-oh, what is this? Looks like Mario Kart land. I don't know. Let's see what it says. Retro's first task in finding the Retro Cube is to win the Baby Daisy Cup. So this was obviously something the fake Doom Slayer posted in probably my first or one of my first Mario Kart videos. Because there you can see Mario, and he doesn't look too happy. He's got his arms crossed. There's this little cart that looks like, well, that is Toad in his cart there. Alright, I don't know why Mario's so upset, but let's see. So there I am, crossing the finish line. Retro wins the first race, leaving the other drivers in the dust and very upset indeed. So you can see Mario there. Look how angry he is. Holy smokes, he's got the wrinkles in his face because he's so, those things are doing those things right. He's jealous, I guess. So in this panel here, you can see something's up, something's not right, something's not right. You know, it says, on to the second track, the Mario circuit. The dry desert air feels like it's going to be a bad time. So there is Retro, and the question mark, like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because he sees the Mario Bureau over here, and it looks like he's giving money to these Goombas over here. He's paying them off for some reason, so I don't know, it's kind of suspicious. Okay, then in this panel, during the race, there I am in my cart, and Toad pulls a gun on me, and he's gonna basically take me out. But then I'm like, I don't think so. So I threw a banana behind me, and now there's Toad freaking out, like, oh my goodness, and his eyes are bulging out of his head, and that's kind of like, what's that movie called? Mad Max, the first one when the guy at the end is about to smash and his eyes bulge out of his head. But then, what's the inevitable result of eating a banana? That's right, you blow up. So his car explodes, and you see Toad's head flying over there. Looks like a motor, a tire, his hand, another tire, a foot. So yeah, be careful, guys, when you're driving. Look out for bananas. Pretty deadly out there. Okay. So now it's a pretty tough race here, and you can see I'm pushing Luigi's head into the scraping it against the wall here, and yeah, it's not he's not having a good time there. His eyeballs like, hanging out. His tooth popped out, his blood smeared all over the wall. So yeah, it's it's a tough competition, and they knew what they were getting into. So anything goes in Mario Kart. So now I encounter Yoshi ahead of me on the road, and he's like, stop. He's like, you're going too fast, meester, or something like that. I don't know how he sounds, but, well, you know, he got in the way, and he got run over, and, yeah, that's what happens, I guess. You see his eyeballs getting smushed out of his head, and his brain popping out, and guts flying everywhere, and his tongue like, poor Yoshi. But what can you do? Got in my way. He's been paid off. He turned heel. He turned to the dark side, so anything goes. So now down here, it says, as Retro nears the finish line, he encounters a swarm of Goombas blocking his path. Only one thing can help him now, a power star. So you see me there with the power star in my hand. There's the finish line, and there's that Goomba. So those are the Goombas that Mario paid off, and they're all getting in my way. And I think it's like every Goomba ever showed up. So now here it says, there I am crossing the finish line with a super huge smile on my face, and you can see the devastation. All the Goombas getting like squashed, and they go flying, and limbs are flying, and body parts are flying, and oh man, it's a massacre, really. Dead Goomba, dead Goomba, dead Goomba. You get the idea. And it says Retro wins. He leaves a trail of twitching Goomba corpses behind. I told you it was going to be pretty violent, guys. You've been warned. Alright. So now we see Mario over here, and he's freaking out. And it looks like, yeah, a little uh-oh in his pants. Drip, 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 drip. And there I am. It says cowering in fear and his own urine. Mario hands over a small shiny sphere. It's not the retro cube, but the sphere seems to vibrate with great power. So there's the sphere, there's me, and then here you see it says a large portal appears. And what happens when a large mysterious portal appears? You go in it, of course. Why not? So here you see the other side of the portal. So I appear somewhere and say, huh, what's that? So I see this eyeball thingy, and it says, looks like a switch. Do I have to press that thing? Guess I have no choice. So I'm encased by this structure here. So might as well try pressing it, right? So you can see I'm pressing it. Squish. Disgusting. And then question mark. See, I'm thinking about something. I'm like, nothing happened. Maybe I didn't press it right, or maybe it's broken. Could it be a riddle of some kind? The hell with this. So boom, I just rip it right out of the socket, and you see pop, P-O-P, the P-O-P, pop. Now the guts and what do you call those things? Veins or whatever. And blood spurts. And it says, with enormous strength and authority, Retro rips the eyeball right out of its socket. The pop echoes in his ears. Blood is everywhere. And then rumble, 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 rumble. Suddenly, the surrounding walls descend to reveal. To reveal what? Hell. H-E-L-L. So obviously I'm in like Doom territory now, because I play a lot of Doom games on my channel if you're unaware. So those are two imps, two imps, and that one's yelling at me, and of course they got their ripped abs as usual. And yeah, so this was the video this was based on. There's a map just like this in Doom. So that's, what I based that drawing on. Then you see plan. And this imp takes it right in the head. And then the other imp takes it in the eye, the heart, I guess, and the head. Do imps have hearts? I don't know, I guess they do. But anyway. And okay, here it says, hearing the two imps screaming in pain is somewhat unnerving. But our hero presses on. He's looking down at them like, so now we go to the creepy looking door over here with two skulls on each side. And it says, well, time to open this weird looking door. And it's clunk, clunk. So I press the two skull switches, I guess. And the door starts to open, and we see this shadowy figure underneath. And if any Doom fans can tell what that's gonna be, well then, good for you, I guess. I'm kidding. Yeah, you can probably tell it is. It is a gecko demon, terrifying looking, floaty demon. But thankfully, I have something far more terrifying. The shotgun. Pow. Oh, it says eat this. Pow. 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 So that's a noise that a shotgun makes. Pow. Pow. So yeah, gets it like right in the mouth, I guess. And you see blood out the other side. And he collapses in a heap and makes that great sound that I don't know how to write or do with my mouth. But it's such a satisfying sound when you kill a gecko demon in Doom. But anyways. So, now I'm in this sort of cave-like looking hallway here. See the light shining through. And then I see the minigun at the other end here. Or the chain gun, as they call it in Doom. And then, what happens? Rumble, 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 rumble. The bricks start to go down behind me. But I grab the chain gun and turn around. What the? It says, a trap. Hollow Retro escaped the pool of the damned. So you see like all this lava here with, smoke coming up and bubbles and skeletons. The pool of the damned. How will he escape? Well, isn't it obvious? Punch through the wall behind you, of course. But there's a bunch of pinky demons. I had trouble trying these guys, to be honest, but anyways. Pinky, yeah, you get the idea. Bunch of big pinky demons in the room, and chomp. One of the demons bites my arm. Well, I'm not too happy about that, so go start shooting, and then you see all the bullet casings falling all over the place. Bullet. So this pinky gets shot clean in half. This one gets, I guess, a little facelift with a bunch of bullets. And then you just see all the whole massacre here with heads flying, blood splurting everywhere, a big pool of blood piling up. And then you see a close-up of my rippling muscles, and my, shooting the gun. And you may recognize that shot actually from, or maybe not, but from Commando, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. There's one part near the, that last act of the movie. Anyways, he's shooting his gun, and yeah, that's where I got the, inspiration for that panel. Actually, this was supposed to be here, and this was supposed to be here. I screwed it up. Actually, to be honest, I was supposed to redraw this whole page, but I like the way I do this so much that I just decided to keep it. But so there I am. I'm like looking behind me because there's one more pinky demon behind me, and see this pillar thing here with the floaty cubey thingy and this ray of light coming down. And these steps says the retro cube. So there it is. And I'm just about to grab it, and I do. And wait a minute, what's happening? Just crumbled. And I say, sand, what the? And then I look down, and I'm standing on what looks like, and what is, a Doom teleporter. And you can see the portal open up, and it says, the demonic device beneath Retro's feet activates, and our hero disappears in a blinding flash of light. Boom, cliffhanger ending. That's what they call that in our business. I'm just kidding, I'm not in that business, but anyways. So yeah. Alright, so that was the thrilling and super exciting conclusion of the mystery of the Retro Cube issue number 1. Thanks again to the fake Doom Slayer. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and with that said, I'll see you guys